everybody, it's Anya, the adult doll and toy collector. Welcome back to the small plastic world. Today I have an enormous thrift haul. This is 4 months worth of thrifting, February, March, April, and May of 2025. And you will not believe some of the stuff that I have found in that time. I was waiting for a nice hot day to cook any kind of creepy crawlies that might have gotten into these dolls, since they are from thrifts and I do wash everything anyway. We finally had a nice hot day. The dolls have had a nice heat treatment, and now I am ready to show you everything that I've got in here. These are 2 huge bags. The bags are full, so we might be here for a little while, but let's get into it. First up is this doll that I got at Goodwill. I paid $1.99, and I don't really collect these dolls, but there was just something about this doll that she just seems so pretty, and she's got so much of her outfit. Unfortunately, no shoes. I never find dolls at the Goodwill, so I just could not leave her there. I also picked up this little plushie bear for 99 cents. I don't normally thrift plushies because I feel like I wouldn't be able to wash them the way I would like them to be washed, but since this one was sealed in a bag, I thought that was okay. So we will unbox this in another video. Next up are some items from a different thrift store. I was in a town I don't normally go to, but of course I had to hit up a thrift when I saw it. And who did I find there but Bead Blast Barbie here. Her hair is not cut, although it's a huge mess. She has some of the hair charms still in her hair. What's really weird is that this says $5.99, but this one says 99 cents, and that's how much I paid for this doll, 99 cents. Her hair is a little tangled and messed up, but we can address that. And I have Bead Blast Barbie, but because I'm a fool, I gave my doll a terrible haircut. So I've been hoping to thrift another one, to have one with her regular hair. When we clean this doll up, I'll show you the terrible haircut so you can laugh at me. Sitting next to Bead Blast Barbie on the toy shelf was this guy with his hat still kajinkered onto his head. I believe this is actually Camp Ken. It looks like there was a variant of Camp Ken that had a hat. And so I'm thinking this has to be that doll. Obviously, if you know for sure, please do comment and let me know. He was also 99 cents. And then I saw this poor doll. Like I just said, I don't typically thrift plushies, and this doll counts as a plushie because she's partially plushie, but there she was, and she has her original pajamas, the original hairband, and her hair doesn't look cut, it just looks really messed up, and she was 99 cents. So there was no way I could take these 2 dolls and leave this poor doll because they were the only dolls in the thrift store at the time. So now I need your help because I need to know if I can clean this doll. Could I wash her in the washing machine? Would that work? How do I do that? Or is there a different way? Definitely comment and let me know. And then also at this thrift shop, I found this Hatchimals pack for $1.99. I figured we could unbox this in another video. Now let's get to the rest of the dolls who are all in bags. I'll tell you what I paid for each bag and show you the dolls. So this bag was $4.49, and I picked it up because of this doll. Who is this doll? I don't recognize this doll, and I think she is so pretty. It's clearly a Barbie. She's on this flat foot, 5 points of articulation, fashionista body. She doesn't have printed numbers on her back, so I can't do that. The back of her head is 2010 Mattel. Is she one of these color reveal dolls? And I just love this pink hair. And her bag mate was this is Sleeping Beauty, right? With a pink dress. I probably won't keep this doll. Next up is one of these kind of invisible people things with all the bones and the innards and everything. I don't know why, but I have always wanted one of these. And it was only $3.49, so I picked it up. Next, a bag for $5.49. I picked it up for this super pretty made to move doll because I'm always looking for made to move dolls as potential body donors, especially in different skin tones, because I feel like I have a lot in kind of the same skin tone, which magically doesn't match any doll head at the moment, but you know. So I was very happy to see her, but this doll is super pretty, so she just might stay as is. And her bag mate was this doll. This has to be one of the reveal dolls, right? I like the colorful streaks in her hair. Another bag for $5.49. I initially picked it up for Posh Spice. Poor doll is so dirty. She still has her necklace and her shoes, so that's nice. Absolutely needs a makeover. And I know exactly which outfit I'm gonna put on her when I make her over. Check out her bag mate. This is a clone doll. Her body is one of those super cheap hollow plastic bodies. Doesn't she look look like kind of one of those makeup dolls. Her hair is that sort of icky texture that older hair can get. Back of her head is marked 25. I felt bad for this poor little doll, and you know I have a soft spot for clone dolls. And here was the nice cheap bag. More of this, please, thrift shop. $3.49 for another Maxie doll from the 80s, and she appears to be wearing her original swimsuit. She still has her earrings. She seems to be in good shape. For $3.49, I was happy to get her. Plus, I liked her bag mate. If you know who this is, definitely comment and let me know. I have no idea. This striped dress is so cute. Check this out, $2.49. Way more of this, please, Savers Thrift Shop. Do they have any idea how many bags of dolls that I would buy if they were $2.49? I mean, I'd have armfuls of them. First up is this sort of a gymnast Barbie. She does have the big gymnast feet. I remember something about this doll with this feature in the waist. She's got the classic superstar face. I don't know if I'll keep her either. You all know I don't love the superstar face dolls, but we'll see. There's also this pretty red-haired fashionista with freckles. The real reason I got this bag was for this doll. You know I love Kira dolls, but this doll is kind of a mystery to me, so I'm hoping that you all can help me out. I kind of think this is a sports Kira with this eye paint with the purple eyes and this oval shaped white paint in there. I didn't notice it before, but now I see, look at her head. I'm betting somebody did rebody this doll. The more I see this, the worse it gets. I'm so sorry, Kira, but it's fine because it doesn't bother me, and the head does seem to match this body. Always happy to have a new to me Kira in my collection, so that's great. One day I was there, I found this bag marked Barbie clothes and accessories for $5.49, and it's huge. Look at all this stuff. I can't really tell what all is in here. We'll open it in another video and look at every piece. I never find bags of clothes like this at the thrift, so I figured if I did see it, I had to pick it up. This one was $6.49, but I did have a coupon from the thrift shop, so I got a little discount, like maybe 15%, so it wasn't quite this expensive. I picked it up for this doll, and it's so funny because I didn't even realize that it's one of the smaller bodied High School Musical dolls when I picked it up. I was just so focused on this really handsome face and the rooted hair and the complete outfit, even with shoes. His bag mate was this pink-haired fairy Barbie. She's got really big eyes. She's got plastic wings, a molded top, and then a separate skirt. If you know who she is, let me know. I might not keep her either, but we'll see. And another bag for $6.49 with two vintage dolls. This vintage superstar ballet feet Barbie doll wearing this purple dress. I don't know if this is her dress. It is tagged Barbie, and she has her original earrings. She's also got some kind of hair thing on her head, but I don't know why her hair is over it. So if you know who this is, let me know. And this poor doll, oh my goodness, what on earth? Ew, this is gross. What? I did not notice this in the bag, you all. This is disgusting. Oh, I seriously hope this is some kind of seed. We're gonna go with that. This poor doll, holy moly. Oh, I'm sorry, Teresa. You know I can't leave Teresa's behind. I think if I noticed this, I might have left her behind though. Sorry, Teresa. Don't take it personally. Her hair is an absolute mess. This dress I don't think belongs to her, but I don't know for sure because I don't know who she is. If you do, definitely let me know. Oh my goodness, this poor doll. I hope I can clean her up. That is really gross. Yet another bag for $6.49, and you know I didn't grab it for this Millie. Can you believe it? I thrifted this doll. I cannot believe it. I had not had this face mold in my collection. I believe this is a Barbie and the Rockers Dee Dee doll. But if you know for sure, definitely let me know because now that I look at it, it doesn't look like her ears are pierced. But Barbie and the Rockers dolls had earrings. She does have the bent arms. There's a hole for a ring, but she doesn't have a ring. I don't know whose clothes these are. I don't believe they're her clothes. If you know which doll this is, for sure comment and let me know. But I was so happy to see this doll at the thrift. I grabbed that bag off the rack so fast. And her bag mate is this ballet Millie. She's wearing a nice leotard. She's got pink painted legs and the ballet feet. Probably won't keep this doll either, but you never know. Here, we've hit a theme of $6.49 for a bag of two dolls. Pocahontas. I was so happy to see her because this is a vintage Pocahontas doll. So pretty. Hair is a mess, but you know, when isn't it in a thrifted doll? And she's wearing this outfit. I can't remember if this outfit came on a Pocahontas doll or if it was like a fashion pack. Ew. Why can't people take care of the dolls? honestly. And her bag mate was this Ken. I probably wouldn't have picked him up on his own, but he was sort of lucky because he was in the bag with Pocahontas and I wanted her. And I don't have a Ken from this era. And he is wearing an outfit, no shoes, but that's fine. It's all one piece. Is this like a skating outfit or something? If you know who this is, let me know. Don't know what this gross crust on his face is. So yes, let's lower the price to $5.49 for two dolls. This pretty CEO face Barbie wearing these little overall romper kind of a thing. Very pretty face screening on this doll. I picked up the bag for this doll because I recognize this two-piece outfit here. We have a Millie face, but it's this very articulated body, not a made to move, but still has lots of points of articulation. Also, she has flat feet, so the sneakers are cute. But you know, I'm always after the more articulated bodies for body donor purposes. You think I could swap this doll? Oh, maybe. And this is how weird the pricing is. So this bag is $5.49 for three dolls. Why? I don't understand what they're thinking with these prices. Get a Merida doll with a molded body. I think these are the dolls that are supposed to have a skirt attached here. Sorry, Merida, I don't think I'm keeping you. I saw a made to move doll and then I saw the face and I thought, who is this? And I believe this is Alex Morgan, who is a soccer star. So I guess this is a celebrity doll. So I didn't kind of realize that at first. I just went for the made to move. So maybe she'll stick around and not be a body donor. And then there's this curvy closed mouth Millie. And here is a bag for $4.49 for three dolls again. I grabbed the bag because it's Teen Skipper. I had Teen Skipper. I had the first one that came out and then guess what? I foolishly downsized her. So now I've got her back. Also in the bag was this Rapunzel from Tangled and a superstar Barbie with gross crumbling rubber band remnants all in her hair. I have no idea who this doll is, so comment if you know. Her left hand is a little bit chewed up or messed up. I also paid $4.49 for this bag of toys because of this little train set, because to me this looks vintage. It was just one of those weird impulse purchases. I don't need it. I should not have bought it. I bought it anyway. So I'll unbag this in a different video. Back to the dolls. Now our pricing gets weird again. $5.99 for two dolls, but there's Akira. What on earth is with all this gross stuff in the doll's hair? These poor dolls. She's wearing this dress. I don't recognize it. If you know anything about the dress, let me know. She has these ballerina feet. She does have her earrings, missing her ring. If you know who she is, please let me know. Bag mate is this poor superstar face Barbie who has seen many better days. Don't know who she is. She's got her earrings. Her hands are completely messed up and chewed up. Poor doll. You'd be a good candidate for a made to move body though, I think. I don't recognize this dress. It's tagged Barbie. And this was a dumb impulse buy. $5.49. I had a coupon. There was only one doll I was interested in and I wasn't really interested for this price, but since I had the coupon, I didn't want to leave empty-handed, so I picked up this doll. Is this one of those corduroy dolls? I don't know what she's wearing with the outfit pieces. I don't see tag. She has a ring and her bag mate also has green eyes. She's one of these gimmick kind of a Barbies. I forget which one it is. Like, is this a Spells doll or something? She has molded shoes on her feet and there's holes in the bottom of the feet. So there must have been a doll stand that you put her on and then something happened. And then she's also wearing this robe. I feel like I ought to know where this robe comes from, but I can't recall. So if you know, let me know. And this SeaWorld Barbie's wetsuit. See, here's another great price bag. $2.49 for two dolls. More of that, please. Especially when we have a nicely jointed doll. She's got the made to move arms. The legs are super floppy, which is too bad, but a nice knee joint. But you know, for $2.49, perfect. And she's in really good shape with her hair and everything. Possible body donor here. And this doll, who I think is also Sleeping Beauty, some molded clothing, a random pair of jeans, and a random yellow sock. Prices went up again, $7.49 for two dolls. But one of the dolls is this recent Pocahontas doll with molded clothing, missing the skirt or whatever, but pretty doll. I wanted this doll, the Maxie face. What doll is this with this silver jewelry? I don't believe this is the actual dress. She's got earrings and her ring. I don't know, there was just something about this doll. She was really pretty. Paid probably a little too much, but you know, sometimes you just do. And this was a good deal, $3.49 for two dolls. Ariel with her crown, skirt, and a chewed up hand. And look, it's Captain Li Shang from Mulan. I was so happy to see him. He is such a cool doll and I've never had him, but I just think he's very handsome. He has rooted hair that looks like it has been chopped to oblivion, but we'll see what we can do. He doesn't have clothing, but that's okay because I've got plenty of Ken clothes and his knees bend, which is always cool. So I was very happy to pick him up. And also in the bag was this bandana with Velcro. And I paid $5.49 for the 3 dolls in this bag. There's this little Stacy clone doll. She has earrings. I bet this bow is original to her. The back of her neck is marked 1995 Lucky, and her back is marked 1995 Lucky China. She has little panties, and she actually has her shoes. I did not pick up this bag for this doll, and I did not pick up this bag for this doll with the CEO face. Is this Rio Barbie, or is it Hawaiian Fun Barbie? She has purple earrings. I picked up this bag of dolls for this doll. Is this the Japanese issue Barbie doll? It's the superstar face, but the eyes are so different. And she's got little pearl earrings. Oh, look at all these braids in her hair. I didn't notice that in the bag. Her hair feels kind of icky, like it has oil in it or something. Poor Barbie. If you know who this doll is, definitely let me know. Next is a bag for $4.49 for 2 dolls. And I grabbed it for this Naturalista. Look at how pretty she is. This is only my second Naturalista doll. And luckily she has her shirt. She doesn't have pants or a skirt or anything, but that's fine. I've got plenty of clothes here. They're such pretty dolls and I love the hair. I'm hoping she cleans up beautifully. And her bag mate was this poor friend of Skipper. This is a current doll, and I believe this is her original dress and shoes. Ugh, this poor doll. I hope this stuff just washes right off her face. And now I definitely overpaid for this bag. It was $8.49. But let me explain why I spent that kind of money on this bag. It was not for this Millie. Then I noticed this doll here with this peach colored hair. Her hair color is so pretty. And then I saw her face and I thought, oh, her face is super pretty too. She also might be an okay candidate for a body swap if I can match the skin tone. But I just thought she was so pretty. And then I saw this doll. I saw this doll in the bag and I went, wait, is that Camp Teresa? And then my second thought was, but where are her bangs? I think somebody either cut or maybe they pulled out her bangs. You see there's a few cut hairs right here, but otherwise I don't know. Not all dolls speak to me or whatever, but when I saw this doll inside the bag, I swear she looked at me and said, please take me out of here, please. How can I argue with Camp Teresa? Now I have twin Camp Teresas, but fortunately this one has no bangs, so I'll be able to tell them apart. They can't pull any kind of twin shenanigans on me, but I could not leave this doll there. I just couldn't. Here is another bag, $5.49 for 2 dolls that I grabbed for this beautiful Kira doll. So I'm gonna cut her earrings off. If you know who this is, let me know. Again, with the gross stuff in the hair, what on earth? She's wearing this dress that kind of looks like a Wizard of Oz Dorothy dress. If you recognize it, let me know. Oh, it's separate pieces. Look, there's like a dress and a shirt. Oh, that's cool. I don't see any tags. Maybe it's homemade. So she will look beautiful in a Fashion Avenue or something. And I don't know who this little doll is. If you recognize this doll, please let me know. This was her bag mate. Oh, is this a Babysitter Club doll or something? Look at that. She's got an earring, but only in one ear, and the other ear isn't pierced. It's hard to read, but I'm pretty sure the back of her neck says Claudia, copyright 1992 Remco. Oh, and then the body says Remco 1991, made in China. So maybe this is a Babysitter Club doll. I'm betting this is her original. Ew, what on earth? Take care of your dolls, people. And this bag was $6.49 for 2 dolls. Yep, another Kira. Which doll is this? She's got that Z or Z in her eyes. She's wearing this wedding dress that doesn't feel like a Barbie dress. If you know who she is, please let me know. In the bag was this genuine Barbie, like a shawl or a scarf. Okay, and this is super weird. Look, it's another one of these dolls. Also hard to read, but I'm pretty sure this says Christy, copyright 1992 Remco. So that's kind of bizarre. These shorts might be the dolls, but I don't think this purple shirt is her. It looks too big. This is probably just a Barbie shirt or something. It's the same face mold, but a completely different screening. Now, this bag was $7.49, but this one I actually don't think I overpaid because I saw the diva face. I can't leave Midge behind. And these earrings, I was thinking, is it a Barbie and the Rockers diva, or who is this doll actually? It turns out she's wearing part of her original outfit. And this is not a diva, and it's not a Midge. I think this is 1990 Dance Club Kayla, which is a line that I don't think I had ever heard of. So this was a real find for me. I was thrilled. Number one, just to have a Midge face. This poor doll is going to need a lot of work. She has also been through it. I'm hoping she cleans up nicely. The bag mate was this random doll. Is this JoJo Siwa? No offense to this doll, but I just wanted this one. And if you made it this far, thank you for hanging in there with me. This is my last bag in this haul. This is a doozy. I saw this bag, $7.49. You know, higher than I'd like, but I had a coupon, but whatever. But I look in the bag and I think, pretty CEO face Barbie, pretty CEO face Barbie. Oh, there's another doll. Who is this doll? And I turned the bag around. I gasped out loud right there in the thrift. I am so glad nobody was standing next to me. So yes, you better believe this bag came home with me. So yes, we've got this CEO face Barbie with purple eyes and this pretty mint green and purple dress. Fine. We've got this pretty CEO face Barbie and this dress that doesn't look like Barbie dress. Fine. And then a twist and turn Barbie. I'm still in shock that I thrifted a twist and turn Barbie, and she's wearing an original Barbie fashion with a real zipper. I knew she was not a reproduction either because of the discolored head. See how it's yellow compared to the torso, and the arms are discolored yellow compared to the torso. She's not chewed up. Her hair isn't completely destroyed. It doesn't look cut. And here is the dress. It isn't tagged. Did it come with pants? This doll was definitely worth $7.49. So here are just some of the dolls that we unbagged and took a look at. Let me know down in the comments. Do you think I found some good stuff? Did you have a favorite? Do you think that I need to go and have my head examined? Do you think I need to take a break from thrifting for a while? I definitely think I need to take a break from thrifting for a while because just cleaning up some of these dolls is going to take quite a while. But thank you so much for joining me. Check out this enormous thrifted doll haul. If you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have, thank you very much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.